Atlanta, Georgia, 1913. A young white girl, Mary Fagan, was killed. 2 men were brought to trial, John Conley and Leo Frank. The murder happened at the National Pencil Factory located on Forsyth Street in Atlanta, Georgia. The Sanborn insurance maps show the pencil factory's location in 1913. Present day location, Sam Nunn Federal Building on Forsyth Street. The murder happened in the basement, which is now an underground hallway connecting the buildings on both sides of Forsyth Street. Some employees have reported an eeriness in the hallway before knowing there was a murder in 1913. Leo Frank was blamed and found guilty, even though evidence stacked on John Conley. Leo Frank was hung and his dead body was placed on a Georgia postcard. The murderers went unnamed for decades. Now we know who the murderers are, and Marietta, Georgia named streets after them, and they have not changed the names of the streets. Horace Hamby, farmer on Powers Ferry Road, born in 1884, related to the Frys, moved to Virginia sometime after the murder of Leo Frank. Jim Bolin Brumby, born 1883, and Glover Brumby, 1876 to 1948. Jim Brumby was elected mayor of Marietta in 1915. George X.C. Daniel, 1882 to 1970, jewelry shop owner, shows up in 1930 in a River Camp Fulton chain gang as a prisoner. Ralph Moden Manning, 1877 to 1940, was hired by the government. Gordon Baxter Gann, 1877 to 1949, a lawyer. His father was the Honorable Judge James Monroe Gann. Eugene Herbert Clay, 1881 to 1923, Marietta mayor in 1915, instigated the jail breakout and the hanging of Leo Frank. John Tucker Dorsey, 1876 to 1957, university graduate and a lawyer. Cicero Houghton Dobbs, 1880 to 1954, the local barber. Coon Shaw, first name may have been Charles, Peter, or Samuel, 1871 to 1952, he owned a livestock farm. Yellow Jacket Brown, Mary's uncle. He says his first name is not Elmer. William John Fry, 1866 to 1925, owned Fray's Gym Farm, where the hanging took place with his permission. This is the present-day location of Leo Frank's hanging spot, 12 Cobb Parkway, Marietta, Georgia. This used to be part of Fray's Gym Farm. A plaque is on the side stating that Leo Frank was hung there. However, there are no signs or plaques on Forsyth Street in downtown Atlanta in front of the Sam Nunn Federal Building stating that a young girl was murdered in the basement in 1913. And Marietta, Georgia streets still bear the names of Leo Frank's lynchers.